So this question provides us with this equation here. I'm going to restructure this equation by adding 36 to both sides, just so I have it set equal to 0. So let's say negative 4x squared minus 7x plus 36 equals 0. And I'm going to remember that this is in the format of a quadratic equation, ax squared plus bx plus c, and therefore know that a is negative 4, b is negative 7, and c is positive 36, which means that in order to solve this, I could just use the quadratic formula, which is x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Right, so I've set up pretty much exactly how you can solve this question, so I can let you take it from there to find the answer. Instead of ending the video, though, I'm going to show you that there's another method that I also like called plug-in answers, which we can use here because we know that each of these answer choices must represent a potential x value. So how do I, not this, not that, just the two x values that are there, right? So, or the two x's that are there, single value. So how do I use that strategy? Well, I use that strategy by simply doing what the strategy says, plug in answers. So I would take my equation and replace x with the answer choice. Remember, I'm doing this on the screen here for you to see it, but you could just plug this directly into your calculator, and all you're trying to see is, does this in fact equal negative 36, right? Does it or does it not? In this case, you'll find out that it does not, and that's why choice A is incorrect. But you will move on to choice B and do the exact same thing in your calculator, so it would not take as long as me writing it down here. And what you will find is that this one actually does in fact equal negative 36, and that's the reason why choice B is correct. So two different methods. There's actually more, but I'll stop the video with this. I like this method. It's traditional. If you remember how to do it, just use it every time. It's a great reflex reaction, basically, to these types of questions. But also, don't forget, you can plug in the answers. I like to say the correct answer is staring right at you in the face, right? So if you can use your answers, by all means, you should do so.